If you have been following my channel, you know that I'm one person that is very big on schools behaving well. But all of a sudden, some private schools in Nigeria decide to lie. Something will happen to a child. Instead of them to own up and say, this is what happened, they will try to lie to cover up so that they exonerate themselves from what they have done. This is really, really annoying because I saw this news and I'll try not to report it, but I just cannot because I want parents, see, okay, now this has happened to this child. You see, we would, whenever things happen, we'll say, oh, the parents went out to hustle, the parents went out to work hard, that is why they left the baby in school. A child in Nigeria can start school at 2 years. It's okay. But what is the school doing when parents have sent their children to send their children to school? What are you doing to ensure that you protect this child? Because yes, people will say, oh, now that this thing has happened to this child, the parents are no longer going to work. They are now crying and mourning. Yes, it is normal that when somebody dies, people will stay and mourn the person, right? But you see, what my problem with some Nigerian private schools is how their level of negligence is my own problem. Like, these are the things I keep calling them out for. I've called them out when Chrisland did their own. I called them out each time anybody misbehaves when it has to do with schools, especially when it is a baby girl. Like, people don't even understand how much I don't joke with children, let alone a baby girl. A baby girl. Do you know the trauma? If I am feeling this way, I don't know how the parents of this girl will be feeling right now. And then they wrote this and sent it. They say, dear Lagos State government, our daughter of 2 years old went to school yesterday and did not return alive. He said, how do you have a pool in a school premises? But you know, the thing is, when you're bringing a child to a school, and you should go around the school and take note of everything they have in that school and be sure that you want to put your child. But some parents don't do that. Once they say, oh, their curriculum is good, that is it, they just go ahead. But with this that is happening, I'm doing this video so that it will be like a call out to, or let's say a kind of talking to other parents to do their due diligence. There are times you enter a school, you look at the crèche and say, no, the crèche is not well positioned, there's no enough ventilation, there is no enough cross ventilation. You can pull out a child because their toilet is not clean. It's enough reason. It is also enough reason to go to a school and say, oh, the swimming pool is not in order. It's a good reason. You're not supposed to have a swimming pool in this school. It's enough reason. It's enough reason to say that, oh, the walls of the school peels. It's enough reason. I'm just saying these things to tell you that those things you feel that they are inconsequential, they are enough reason. Do you get? You know, you're asking these questions now. How do you have a pool in a school premises without proper monitoring? They lied. She drowned in the pool. But we have been able to find out its electrocution, meaning that the child was electrocuted and they dropped her in a pool to look as though it was. But wait, though, people get mind, though. A child that has already, been unalived by whatever means, you now carry the child and went and put her inside water so that they will feel that that was the reason why she was unalived. Haba. And you don't know that one will even put more this thing on the children rather on the school, because it poses like serious negligence both ways. It was negligent on the caregivers. A 2-year-old, for Christ's sake. A 2-year-old, for Christ's sake. There are some schools you go to, you hear them tell you that a child want to go and wee. They say, oh, you are disturbing too much. You are going to wee too much. Madam, for Christ's sake, allow a child wee. Storing urine is not good. Just recently, we heard of a story where a baby went to school and then they were trying to feed the baby. They overfed the baby and the baby was unalived. Don't overfeed a baby. If a baby says they will not take again, leave it. The little they have taken will sustain them. We know that these are accidents that can happen to anybody, but please, you could you see me, that's what I used to say. I love to own a school because of the kind of quality of education I want to put in those children. But my biggest fear is the protection of those children. Because let me tell you, if somebody brings a child to you to say, this child is in your school, hey, you don't know that the hours that child is in the school and when the child goes home, you should be praying. When you own a school, you should be the most prayerful person, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. We should always pray for our children as they go back to school, pray for their teachers, because Just recently, my children's teacher had an accident and he was, his life ended. So what I'm saying in essence is that these things can happen to anybody, but when we put down the right precaution, the right protective measures, we will not fall victim of this kind of things. As a school owner is what I'm talking about, not even as a parent, but as school owners. You can say you even did not even pity the small child. You took the child to the pool. Oh no, oh no. And this, they continued by writing. They say now they are lying to other parents that school is closed because of maintenance instead of telling the truth. If nothing is done to close down that school, other parents may cry for their own kids attending the school. The pool has barricades. How can a child of 2 years old climb it? That's the thing. Most people, when they lie, they don't know how to lie. It's school, they already protected the swimming pool. Why not come out and tell the parents the truth about what has happened? School owners, you can do better. School owners, you can do better. School owners, you can do better. This is not right. This is not right. Somebody said, okay, the person continued by saying, please help us get justice for our baby. She just celebrated her 2-year-old birthday November last year, left home well for school on the 15th and never came back. Do you understand? They've unalived the child, and this is a story that is going on. So I'm making this video to say, please, as you are out there as a parent, while you are going to put your child in a school, yes, because the other one that it has to do with electric, nobody can, but if there is proper monitoring from the school, this thing had happened in the UK, where a Nigerian parent went to the UK, and one of her sons, one of her kids was not feeling well, and then she took that one. She was in the hospital with that one, and then they took the child and kept to the government so that the people who are into caregiving can take care of that child. Do you know that child drowned? Yes, in a bucket of water. The child drowned because they did not take care of it. I'm saying that this thing can happen anywhere. It's not just in Nigeria. It can happen anywhere. All they need to do is that they have caregivers in those schools. They should do their job that they are being paid to do, for Christ's sake. And then he continued by writing, Smiley School International, Sangotedo, Lagos Island. Please bring her back. We can't bear this alone. Please, if you have your child in that school, be aware the light that they are closed due to maintenance, that they just lost their pinky Ella. As in, this thing is so annoying. I don't even know how to even react to this news. It's painful, it's annoying, it's humiliating, it's sad. It's really sad. How do you carry a 2-year-old child and allow them go to electric? How do you do that? How do you do a thing like that and you feel it's good? It doesn't make sense. This is sad. This is wicked. This is unkind. This is heartless. In fact, the one that is even making me sad the more is the one that they did after the child has, finished, being unalived. They took the child to the pool to make it look like, I'm sure they even took pictures to be able to show. Why not, if a child goes through electrical whatever, because of the YouTube whatever, I'm trying to be very careful how I put these words. You will take that child to the hospital. And that is why every school should have a clinic that can resuscitate, can do CPR, can do other things. I don't know. This is sad. This is sad. Really, 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 really sad. So sad, honestly. This is sad. Kai, I don't know what to say to the parents. May God console you, because 2 years, oh my God, is really sad. Smiley, hey, and the child is supposed to be smiling, but see what you did. Oh my God, this is sad. This is sad. Smiley School International, Sangotedo, Lagos Island. You people should come out plain. Come out. Most schools that have this kind of issues, they lie. God, please protect our children. Oh, protect our children, because the truth is we cannot always be with our children 247. We still need your protection.